G'day guys, welcome back. Today I have just finished off the links for AGL Pikkon. I've also just finished the links off for AGL Nail. So along with the rest of the team there, you see Namek Goku, LR Spirit Bomb, Absorbed Goku, Easy A, Int, Super Gogeta, and the Angel Super Saiyan Goku and Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta that fuses into LR Gogeta. We are taking the Connected Hopes team in for a run to Infinite Dragon Ball history, letting it breathe, kind of just seeing how it goes over time. Now I've brought Nail. You could bring Piccolo as well, by the way, obviously because Paikuhan leads 130 to super class, so you could run a... Honestly, if you really wanted to, really want to show off Paikuhan, given how well he links with Piccolo and Nail, each of them kind of thing, you could run a rotation of Nail and Paikuhan and Piccolo and Paikuhan, and then float Angel Goku and Vegeta's to get that unit super attack going. I don't have the physical LR Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that has its own unit super attack, but he's one you could float, being on Connected Warriors. Connected Hope, sorry, I keep getting mixed up. Obviously the LR that I'm taking, the physical Goku and Vegeta, activate the unit super attack before they fuse. They just don't activate it once they have fused. And you would also then want to take maybe Super Saiyan 2 Int Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3 for all that. But I mean, I've chosen to go with the Gogeta rotation and the Super Saiyan Goku rotation. To start with though, I'll run Namek Goku with Nail just to sort of hopefully stack Nail a little bit so he's a bit safer as we're floating him around. And then just, if you didn't know already, the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku and the Goku and Vegeta unit prior to fusing, they share 6 out of 7 links, which is a powerful rotation. 6.3, yeah, you just see there. So I opt to run them together until the fusion goes off. Once the fusion goes off and we get that heal, I will run the Goju's together and the Super Saiyan Goku together, because hopefully by that stage as well, we will have Namek Goku transformed and stacking his defense, which is going to be pretty important to whether or not we win this fight. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter. And you might notice as well that I'm missing super attacks here intentionally so that I can tactically get my orbs placed so that Paikuhan adds the extra 2 key to those units with his support type passive. So yeah, that's one of the things you got to remember with Paikuhan, and indeed remember his counterpart, who I didn't pull unfortunately. Hopefully you did. On your respective pulls, if you were summoning, let me know if you did down in the comments, by the way. But yeah, you can, if they're floating, which is a good option for them, you can kind of not have to worry about key as much. It does take a little bit of getting used to though, because there's not too many units like this that add key later. Yeah, it's easy to get kind of lured into a sense of security when it comes to links, and not kind of and get used to just throwing. I'm sorry, I'm just sussing this. Rainbow Orb changes such a wild card sometimes. So hopefully we'll take a super attack here. That'll get Namek Goku out next turn. So I know it looks like it's 5 out of 7, but you just got to remember the legendary power activates on super. So is that 24 key? It's not. It's 22 key. That's okay. Oh, we won't get to see the unit super attack unfortunately, because we'll kill Vegeta, I reckon. Yeah, we will for sure. If Goku and Vegeta don't deal with a 5.5 million attack stat, Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku will certainly be the knocking up. No crit in the additional normal, but yeah, unfortunately we won't get to see it this turn. Hopefully the next turn, see how it goes. Because yeah, we're going to have Paikuhan floating around, so yeah, next turn with this rotation you should see the unit super attack. Oh Jesus, look at that. Alright. We'll put Namek Goku in front of all those attacks, to be honest. I'm hoping though that doesn't lower us below 50% HP, because next turn is turn 6, which is when the LR Goku and Vegeta are eligible to fuse. and that would heal us up completely, which is what we don't want. Hopefully we don't. I haven't used Nano Goku in quite a long time. He's like my oldest favourite unit. I rainbowed him in his first panel, but it's been quite a while since I've used him, to be honest. There's so many good units that are coming out these days. Yeah, we would fall below. Hope you don't super actually. Yeah, we might want to rely on getting supered on the next turn, but we're not going to. And I don't think we got a rainbow orb, so we couldn't have dodged that anyway. This might be better than Goku though, because we just raised our attack and defense. How did we go? Only just by the look of it. I mean, I only got a flash of what our HP was like, but it looked like it was only just below 50%, which is annoying. But we've got Gogeta the Ink Gogeta floating to this rotation, so we'll float Spirit Bomb, absorb Goku off. We can't get the support type passive, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, that is the support type. We can't get the dodge type, element of the passive with the Rainbow Orb for Piikuhan. So yeah, we'll be running the Gogetas and the Gokus together from now on with our rotations. What was that? 1.8. That's not bad for a support type unit, really. I mean, he's getting a little bit of extra. No, he's not actually. I was about to say he's getting the experienced fighters link, but that's the one that changes with Gogeta, so he's not. That's okay. It's not too bad. 1.8 for no attack length other than fierce battle is more than acceptable. Super heal, actually. God damn it. Oh, I don't want to do that. I might just unlock these rotations with an item. I don't, because if I float Goku off with the Gogeta rotation already set, he's going to have to be floated off regardless to bring him back here. So yeah, I need to keep him here. So, I mean, not that no item runs are all that important to me, but it's always nicer not to use them, I guess. I mean, what does it matter? I've got that many Dendays, it's not funny. Support type passive, yep, sweet, cool. So that's something I'm having a lot of fun with, is that support type passive being like kind of retrospective or delayed, meaning that you can kind of tactically sort things out. It's an interesting dynamic. We didn't get supered though in the first slot, so we would like to get supered here if we can. Who did he seal? He usually seals someone. He didn't seal anyone. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Actually, we'll do that because that'll bring. Yep, that'll be the support type and the dodge chance for Paikuhan, which is what we want. Ooh. Gogeta, you're too good. You're dodging and being super effective against the types. You're gonna get one rainbow orb though. The first one gives dodge chance. The second one gives attack, 40% attack, and the third one I believe gives crit chance. Could be wrong about that. I think I'm right about it though. No, I should be right. Doesn't matter. Piikuhan's there, just running amok, which is what we like to see. Dodging though. He didn't take as much as I thought he would then. Oh, we sealed you. That might be a good thing though, because I can get him minimal orbs. He only raises his defense on 12 key, which he won't be able to do anyway, so minimal orbs plus no raise of defense means that we might. I don't think we'll take enough from normals, he's that good, but it'll be at least a chip away, because I mean we're not going to transform at least into 2. It's a frustrating thing about Namek Goku sometimes, is that if it doesn't work out, especially with those fusing units going around, healing you up, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not super. That'll be it actually. That'll be it. If we can just survive next turn, which shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, damn it. I should have skipped the super attack with Nail because he wouldn't have killed otherwise. Because then we could have just quickly finished it off and then bam. Because if we get supered this turn, especially if Gogeta gets supered, god damn, it might hurt. I'm going to leave Paikuhan here, actually. The reason being is because we just pushed Nail off, and I want Nail to be on rotation for the next phase of this event, which is a freezer unit. For those that aren't aware, I'll bring up the passive when we get to it. Nail does guaranteed crits and a guaranteed additional super. Dodge, please? No, this might hurt. That's alright. 2.8 as well, Jesus. Yeah, guaranteed additional super as well as guaranteed crits when he's facing a Wicked Bloodlines enemy. So I want to link him up with a Pikkon so he's getting 5 out of 7 links and a bit of support to just... when someone's got a passive like that, I like to use it. Disco Vegeta rotation is fun. So much fun. I've had so much fun with Vegetos for so long. It's good that Gogeta is finally becoming... I mean, not that he wasn't crazy, like with the STR LR. Even the STR Easy A was fine enough, but it's... I'd like to see Gogeta get a little bit more love. I don't think he's got the level of love that Vegeta has, for example. No, we'll do that. Let him stack. A little bit of healing too. With the Dokkan attack as well, so he's going to be effective against the physical unit. We will get that healing that I think we need. Gets experienced fighters in the end with Fierce Battle, which is always handy. Probably benefit of running that Goku. There's support and a dodge there. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. We weren't guarding, but we are now, and we've got the passive activated, so this will be bugger all. We have 90k, so it would have probably been raised by 30 odd k, so about 115 I reckon he would have been at. Just shy of 120. He'll stack it now as well.
Gonna go
first super. His first super or second? First. Yeah, he just transformed instantly. Yeah. So now that he's guarding as well, 50% chance to crit. The healing from the Dokkan attack should be plenty. Oh wow. Yeah, there you go. 3.4 is a solid attack stat. That unit's nearly 2 years old if he's not already. There we go. Alright. So yeah, here's the passive here. He doesn't have a Piccolo, so the first part's irrelevant. Launches an additional super attack and all attacks become critical hits when there is a Wicked Bloodlines category enemy. So we've got a little bit of extra healing there. We've got the dodge and the support type passive there. And that'll bring the rainbow orb down for Gogeta to also get his dodge chance. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Go nuts now. I wish he just had a bit more attack maybe. But I mean he stacks it, so it's not a big deal. That's still technically 3.2, not counting the guaranteed crit. So that's, I don't even know, is it crit? It's crit 1 point, I think it's 0.9 times, like it's almost like 2 times the damage. So that could have been, I guess, maybe like a 6 mil kind of turn from him. For a banner unit, that's pretty solid. Oh, dodge this please. Yes. Well done, Gogeta. So the next time, so the turn after this will be the AGL turn basically, the 2 Pikkons and the Nail. Just to sort of show off both the Pikkons with a lot of their links active, both of them supporting each other hopefully if the orbs work our way. And then this will be Spirit Bombs with Goku's show off as well. No experienced fighters unfortunately, but having 2 Super Saiyan category allies on the rotation means that his passive is you're getting the most out of his passive. 6 mil. Yeah. And legendary power is obviously active as well thanks to Gogeta at the end there, which is handy. Now these are recorded ahead of time, but I kind of watch TV or movies or whatever I'm doing, so I don't necessarily always remember how it all goes down. But just forewarning that the recording does cut out after a certain amount of time. The phone wigs out, it goes, oh, your storage is full when it's not, but yeah, whatever. Now we're going to save the active skills for the last phase of this event, because dodging is disabled. So we've got 2 free Ghost Ushers. While dodging is disabled, maybe utilise them 3. Your support, I mean his rainbow, so you're getting a 55% and a rainbow showcase quite on the ADS, but 3.3 for a support type unit essentially with utility and dodge and everything like that. It's just fantastic. Really well designed. I haven't used Janemba much, obviously because like I said earlier I didn't pull him, but I'll try and work out a bit of a makeshift team. I guess movie bosses is probably going to be the way to go, but we'll see, we'll try and work something out. I'm just trying to think of like the corrupted body and mind, whether there's a leader that or a unit that fits within that category. We've got Super Saiyans again, so this will be a hell of a return. Yeah, whether there's a unit on that category that leads Janemba as well with their leader skill, which is what those makeshift teams are typically do. Are we guarding? I hope we're guarding. This will hurt otherwise, I think. Yes, we are. Fantastic. Just, like, I mean, I know we're getting lucky with the guard, but it just shows how solid he can be when he's on. With the crit chance as well coming from that is, oh, it's just crazy. Sharing 5 out of 7 links with Spirit Bomb Goku, it's just really good. Obviously giving, I guess you could almost say that he's supporting Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku as well, given that he's a Super Saiyan category ally on the turn, which allows Goku to get more stats per orb. So with the links and all that considered, really good partner for him. Obviously being the leader of Super Saiyan category as well. Those two work very well in tandem. I'd like to rainbow the Spirit Bombs of Goku now that he's so close, but it shouldn't make too much difference. Yep, we'll leave Gogeta because then the other Gogeta will come around, we'll drop them so that you get support type passive from Paikuhan. And then because Nail's already been supported, his defense is a bit higher, so the heal's a little bit stronger. Awesome. 2.6 in his 12 key or 14 key or something. There you go. With what? That'll only be fierce battle, I'm pretty sure, because he doesn't experience fighters anymore. So that's pretty impressive. Super effective against all types. With a bit of support, I guess, as well. Oh, yeah. Jesus. I don't know if I can... I might even try and do... Can I do that team? I can't. Not completely. The one I was mentioning at the top, where you're focusing on Paikons. Oh, hang on. That's the recording cutting out. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Sorry, that's the following turn. Obviously, we took no damage with Paikon because they didn't take damage. That's just what he does. Yeah, whether you can go into like super class only, super battle road, run Paikon with Piccolo, Paikon with Nail on each rotation, floats, but you've got to have one of each type. I guess I just need to throw in it. Yeah, so you float in Super Saiyan 2 Transform and Goku for the unit super attack. You'd float LR Goku and Vegeta for the unit super attack. And that'll be fine enough at the back there. And then you've just got to bring a tech unit. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to bring Gogeta because Piccolo's already physical. Which means you wouldn't be able to run LR Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta even if I did have him. I'm just trying to think which other angle units we've got on Connected Hope that will activate. I guess you could technically take the Super Saiyan. Oh, you could take the E. Is he on? He's not on Connected Hope, is he? Where is he? He's not. I was going to say the 120 leader, the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's an angel unit, but he's not on that category. I mean, he could because he's super class, which is fine. Let's look at the other angels, just on super class. That is honestly it, because everyone else is not the right types. Oh, I guess if you had it, and I get it, this is a unit I don't have, the LR STR Vegito, the Goku Vegeta that fuses into Vegito, they qualify, so there's your STR unit. You just need a tech unit, and you just bring something like Supreme Kai Time for support, just for the hell of it. I mean, why not? They don't qualify for... She doesn't activate the unit super attack, but that's fine. Now, because we've got a bit of free damage on the table, why not pop the active skill with Nana Goku?
I'm very angry!
and we see what I really wish they'd do, or they did, I should say, because they're not going to amend it now. But with these rage modes, what they should have done, so thinking of Manic Goku here and LR Rose specifically, because Goku stacks defense all the time, he's going to be fine defensively. But if he's got a shortcoming at all, maybe his attack's a little bit on the low side, it'd be good if just in this phase here, so he's got 3 chances, technically 6 maximum, if they made him stack attack. Because then it obviously would stop once the rage mode's over, but then he'd come out of the rage mode and permanent stacks to attack. So after the rage mode, he just goes back to stacking defense, but he's hitting harder. But won't hit any harder than that. And then do the opposite for LR Rose, who already hits like a truck. Go into rage mode, stack defense, every attack in rage mode. And so when he comes out of rage mode, he's got a little bit extra defense, but he goes back to hitting like an absolute freight train. That would be my tweak to rage modes to make them a little bit more appealing to use, because I think like that one there I just kind of used for the sake of it. A bit of free damage is fine, but I mean that's it. I guess Goku's has a little bit of utility in the sense that he's a rainbow orb changer for the turn, but I mean that's probably the most useful part of it, other than the little bit of damage. But I would have liked to see the unit get a bit more benefit, like have that real guarding, Jesus. I'm still guarding, that's ridiculous. Yeah, there's almost not enough incentive to pop it, it's just a kind of a waste of time, and he does more damage without it anyway. You better have just letting the turn play out, where you've got a 3 mil attack start between a 5 from this guy, and then what? And then an additional 3, there you go. So yeah, there's no way that rage mode is done as much damage, but yeah, just something to make that unit be a little bit, to I guess use the rage mode to pick up the slack where that unit might kind of be a little bit, like, if that's its weak point. Not that it's a weak point, but if there's a shortcoming, that's where you'd find it maybe. If that makes sense? I'm not trying to be negative on the unit, but yeah, I wish Goku will use this Ghost Usher.
You won't get past me. I'll show you the skills of a master.
So yeah, I saved those active skills obviously intentionally for this part of the fight where dodging is disabled. I mentioned it before. And that'll allow us to get experienced fighters for the Vegeta as well, which is good. It's a shame we can't get 2 rainbow orbs for the extra 40% attack, but that's fine. And we've got the support as well, so easy done. We're flying through this. Oh, we're not really. But it's still good fun though. I like these Paikuhan units a lot. They've just got so much going for them. 3.68. So I think he goes up to like 4.4 when that support joins that extra 40%. Especially with experienced fighters as well. Which is really impressive, given it's super effective against the fight as well. Alrighty, I think we should still be guarding, because I think he's guards for 2 turns. It's just hard to know because he's been guarding so often when those 2 turns began. I don't think he's had a respite from the guard either. Why aren't we getting the... Oh, his HP is 50% or more. We took him below 50% HP. I thought we had another Ghost Usher ready to go, but we don't. That's alright though. We should... If Spirit Realm, if we get crits here from either the Gokus or both, I think we might finish. Because there's support, which is good. We're guarding still? Yeah, we are. So a good chance to crit here. I like it. I like it. He's still really solid, I think. Yeah, there's a crit. We'll finish this. I'm positive we'll finish this. He's nearly the moon standing still. We do what, 5? 6. Jesus. There we go. So yeah. Stay tuned guys, by the way. I'm about to hit 1,000 days of logins in a couple of days, so I'll do a box showcase video then. So make sure you, I mean, if you want to subscribe. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, if you want to sort of, I'd like you to have a look and maybe suggest some showcases you might want to do, because I think I've got over 70 level 10 link units now, and I've got to kind of catch up with all the showcases for them. But thanks for tuning in guys. That's the team that we've run today, the Connected Hopes team led by AGL Pikkon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.